It's on. All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon in Vietnam, Philippines, ASEAN region, and Korea. And today is Friday, so ASEAN Team is coming back for Friday Fanshawe Q&A section. So as we promised last Friday, we're going to explain to you how you can find private accommodation in London before you will take a flight to Canada. So each country student always have a different way to find accommodation, but we will just provide you a general, way to find your accommodation. So I'm also going to share our website and some other website information to help you to find private accommodation. And Ms. Han and Ms. Yena will also explain to you how usually Philippine and Vietnam students find accommodation before going to Canada. Okay, and during our Friday Fanshawe Facebook live stream, it always recording. And if you will miss our Friday Fanshawe video, you also can watch through our Facebook. And if you also have any question, feel free to leave the comments and we will answer you right after we receive your question. So, okay. So I'm going to share my screen and explain to you how usually Fanshawe international students from our market students find accommodation. So I'm going to show you the three different websites. And the first website will be our main website. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is our main website. And right side of top, there is a searching box. You can just easily type housing. So after you search the housing, the second option, you can see housing and just click it. And if you wanted to leave outside of off-campus residence information, click the off-campus residence information. And also you can see our residence, townhouse, and apartments, like a traditional Fanshawe residence information from this website. But if you are looking for off-campus housing, I recommend you to click off-campus housing option. So after you click it, there's a red box which you have to click, and it will move you to other websites. And this information, you also can choose the location, but most students are going to study in London, so I will choose the London. But the option apartment housing sublet room, it depends on your budget and plan. And if you will have your friends who will study at Fanshawe at the same time or same intake, I also recommend you to put the house or apartment. And bedroom option, if you wanted to live yourself, you have to click the first, number one. Or if you have a friend, you can choose, depends on how many people are going to share the house. So I just choose London and we'll see how many house or apartment option will be available. So those information, as you guys can see, these house and rooms are available right now. But as you know, September, many students who will take a blended program, they will take a flight to Canada. So if you wanted to make agreements or a contract, I really recommend you to contact them and ask them you can sign on the contract before you will take a flight. But you also have to consider it might not be non-refundable because you already, if you will take one of the room, the landowner expect you will stay and leave. So landowner will not find the other student after they receive the money or after you guys sign the agreement or contract. So if you will click the view details, you will see more pictures and information. This room has a one bathroom, and transit and parking spot. If you also have a car, you can also park at their parking area. I believe it's free. And you also can see their room type and bathroom type. So specific information you can see under their information. And here's the description. If you wanted to contact them, you can call them or you can send an email. And there is also the rule. And this house landowner doesn't allow you to bring pets, and it's a non-smoking. So, and especially no parties. So it means you have to focus on study, not drinking, partying. No, I think the landowner doesn't want you to make any noise. Okay. And this is the housing website from our website. And also I'm going to explain to you other websites which you can use it. And other websites, usually students are using the PGG. So after you go to PGG website, you also have to choose the London because all of the provinces and cities, we have a PGG website and it is different. So you have to click the London. So it's Ontario A to L. And here's the London option. And click go. And it will move to PGG London. So there are a lot of options. So you can buy used one, or you can also buy the brand new product, or you can buy car or rent a house. And also some of job posting also available through the PGG and realist for rental, long-term, short-term, depends on, and roommates. Let's click the roommate option. So after you click, there's a lot of also option for sharing house or sharing apartment. And there are a lot of available. Right now, after I just click it just show 1,064 options. So you have to spend a lot of time to read carefully. There's a luxury home Fanshawe College student. Okay, it has to be luxury. And the price usually in London when you rent one room, it's usually the 375 to 600, depends on the room size and capability and quality. And if the room already renovated and they already put brand owner already put brand new furnitures and equipment, kitchen stuff, the price usually higher than $500, but it is still cheaper than any other big cities, like compared to Toronto and Vancouver. It's way cheaper. So I expect the Vancouver and Toronto student usually spend $800 to $900 for rent one room, but London rental fee is pretty much cheaper, at least like 40% cheaper than Toronto and Vancouver. So you can save a lot of money. And also most landowner provide utilities, spending water and electricity. And now it's a little bit competitive. And also landowner provide Wi-Fi too. So you don't have to spend your money for spending water, hydro, and Wi-Fi. But after you click, landowner already puts all of the information, what kind of service they will provide. So you also have to read carefully, and you also see all of the pictures I recommend. So then you can choose one of the options which you like. And the last website will be the Padmapper. So not many students are using this Padmapper because Padmapper usually focus on rental one apartment. So if you have a plan to use own apartments, not sharing other student or classmates, you can use Padmapper to find accommodation. So I can recommend you to use Patternmapper if you wanted to use yourself, or if you wanted to just stay at a two-bedroom apartment with one more roommate if you will take a flight to London with your friends. So you can find it easily after you type London, and don't click London, USA, click London, Ontario, Canada. And I don't want you to sign on the contract in USA. So here's a map, and it's a little bit, I think the Patternmapper is more easy to find the location because they provide a map. Compared to Kijiji and Patternmapper, Patternmapper, you can see exact location on the map. But Kijiji, you also have to copy the accommodation address to Google Map. So it might take a little longer time to find the location. But Padmapper, you can see easily because they already provide a map on the website. So you also can choose long term or short term. So I can say long term, and still a lot of options available. And let's choose a one bedroom, and still a lot of one bedroom available. So the price you can see based on the location, and if you see the 1,400, it's brand new apartment. So this apartment, I believe you also can share with other students too. So if the price is really high, maybe 2 or 3 students can stay together. So when you see this picture, I believe they have really big house. That's why the price is really high. See, they have beautiful kitchen and all furnished, and stove, microwave, you know, refrigerator looks brand new. They have island for kitchen and beautiful chairs, nice decoration. Wow, and also include the laundry system. So that's why the price is higher than other. It's a brand new apartment. Put everything. It's really comfy. Bedroom is also looks beautiful. Wow. Price are also equal quality. But as you saw, the room size is really big, so you don't have to stay yourself. Maybe 2 or 3 students can stay together. So please use the Padmapper website, and also if you are just to click one of the options, it will link to their website directly. So the price is 1,095 CAD per month. And here is a pet friendly, so you can bring your pet. And also you can find contact information after you click it. So just to click the check availability. And if you already booked your flight, you better to contact them. The room is available, and you can sign on the contract before you're going to Canada or right after you arrive in Canada, but they might request a deposit. Okay, so those are 3 websites I just shared with you. So those 3 websites can help you to find our local accommodation option. So feel free to use it, and after we finish it, I will share the link information in the comment box. So whenever you see our Facebook Live information, you also can find the link easily. Okay. And who wanted to explain accommodation option first, Anna or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Me. For Vietnamese student design on available information on our website, I recommend you to find information in our student group. I'm going to share my screen. Jay, can you make me the co-host so that I can
Yes, I
share
did.
my screen with this? Okay. Okay, this is the Fanshawe College Vietnamese student group. Actually, in this group, there are lots of information regarding food. You can order Vietnamese food in this group as well, especially the room information. This is the advertisement from Vietnamese so that you can easily communicate with them regarding room type or cost any function for the room. For example, this is the room is they advertise located opposite Scotia Bank in Highbury, and 7 to 10 minutes bus to Fanshawe College, so that you can easily find the information and contact the person here to get more information for the room. Yeah, this is the name. Just remember the name for the group. It's a varied group, so you have to ask for join this group as well. Yeah, it's just for Vietnamese, so you can use Vietnamese easily here. Or you can actually pass the book. You can find this information in this group as well. Is another post regarding room rent. Okay, that's it for the Vietnamese one.
Yeah, I also understand. I saw a lot of posting in Vietnam students' Facebook group page. They are sharing a lot of information, and also if you cannot find any information, you can just post it yourself. So join our
Yeah.
Facebook page and just post on yourself and leave your question. And all of our current students will send you Facebook message or they will
Yes.
answer whenever they see your question. So feel free to use. And I believe some of students still wanted to communicate with our current student how they live, how they survive by themselves, how Fanshawe support our Vietnam student or international student. Because people always think school steps always provide a positive and good answer. So a lot of students wanted to communicate with our current student directly. So please join our Facebook group, Vietnam students, and they can find out a lot of information. Okay, Ina, your time.
Yeah. So for the Philippines, we have the same groups. Actually, I am a member of several Facebook groups created by Filipino students. So we have the same thing that is same with Hannah. Wait a second. I'll also share my screen. So this is the Facebook group that is actually created for Philippine students. So we have many Facebook groups in for the Philippine students, but I think you have to remember this specific cover photo. So that's the one that Jay created. Like I think this is the original one, but we have many students who also created their own, which is good as well, to have more network. So in this Facebook group, it will show you several postings. So from accommodation, like to the live screen itself, it's here. But when after for accommodation per se, a lot of our Filipino students actually opt off campus housing because they want they want to have they don't want to have like a curfew, or they most likely are bringing their spouse with them, and they're also some of them also bring their families with them. So we have in campus housing, but most of the Filipino students actually opt off campus housing. So most of the Filipinos that have started their school in Fanshawe College, a lot of them uses the KGG, the Padmapper, and most of them also book their accommodation through referrals. So one of the referral are usually posted in Fanshawe Filipino Group. So this is the another Fanshawe Philippine group that I'm following. So this student is actually in Canada right now, and she would like to help fellow students that are coming to Canada for their studies in Fanshawe, and she provided the details of the room available. So it's only for female students. Um, some some houses are restricted only to females, some are mixed. It's really up to you, but you have options there as well. So it's all inclusive. It's 3 minutes away from Fanshawe main campus, or via bus, or 10 minutes away by walking. So there it will also, like the KGG and the Padmapper, it will also show you several photos of of the the vacancy that is available. And um, last time that we talked, I think just to prepare for the Friday fan show live session, I was trying to look for accommodations in the groups that I follow. And since I was a member of a group for a year now, it's easy for me to just look at it, and I know how to navigate the page. But if you're an incoming student, it's your first time to actually join the group, and you're looking for an accommodation, it might be hard for you to navigate because we have a lot of posts in the website, in the Facebook pages that may or may not be relevant to accommodation. So I thought of a creative way on how for you Philippine students to look for an accommodation that's available in social media. So I sort of started this initiative. It's it's hashtag Fanshawe Hanap Bahay. Hanap Bahay is actually, I'm sort of plugging this one, but Hanap Bahay is actually an English translation of looking for a Filipino translation of looking for a house. So for students, since we like to refer people, we want to expand our network. If you are in Canada, and if you see a room that is vacant, while you're walking, or the apartment that you are in right now has a vacant room available, you can um, just take a picture of it, post it on your social media, and put this hashtag so that students can would be would it so that students also take a look at this posting when they search the hashtag that is posted here. So I saw several students who posted previously the accommodation options, and they added the hashtag, which is really good. Thank you so much. And this one is not only for students that are incoming to Canada. If you are a current student and your lease is over and you want to look for a more affordable accommodation, you can also make use of this specific hashtag to look for accommodations for you. So I'm just trying to look for a creative way to start an initiative to build on like a camaraderie for the Filipino community in Fanshawe College, so that at least they can help one another, because they've also sort of went through this process of looking at accommodation um, first time in Canada. So I hope it will be helpful.
Wow,
All right, that was
that's a lot,
great.
Yes, that's a great
Hannah
enough.
Yeah.
That was
I
great.
just thought of it like in the evening after our call, and I was like, okay, I need to make it creative. So I tried to do a poster. And I
Nice. Hannah.
yes, my fiance helped me with the hashtag.
Okay.
Right.
So as we are international, so we supposed to help each other. So if even you are not from Philippines or Vietnam or Korea, feel free to use our Hanapaya. I believe the
Yeah.
program will also
Yeah.
support you to help you to find accommodation too. And also, most likely, we are recruiting. We and Ina recruits ASEAN region student. So as we are going to Canada from same area. So I always telling our students to help each other because we are
Mm.
from outside of Canada and they might not have relatives or friends or family in London. So I believe it will help you to solve your homesick and please help each other. That's what I really suggest you. Then if you have a better relationship, a stronger relationship, one day it will help you too. So nobody knows your life, future life in Canada. Someone can help you if you provide support or helpful information before they will support you. So please keep good relationship with each other during your studying or during your living in Canada too. So until now, we don't have any questions today. So I think we can finish our Facebook Live today. But next week, next Friday, we are also coming back for our Friday Fanshawe Q&A section by ASEAN Team. So if you have any question, please leave the comment and I will answer your question as soon as possible right after I check your message. And feel free to contact our local recruiters, Mr. Han and Ina. So I hope you guys have a great Friday and weekend. Okay. And we will see you next Friday. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Next
weekend.
week.